Vincenzo's Whole Crypto Investing. This is a work update. This is going to get very interesting as this driver doesn't really know how to drive. So it's going to be funny to see if he tries to go in there, which I wouldn't recommend, or if he tries to fall into there, which I wouldn't recommend either, which he's already dumped into there once. This is going to be a classic 61-point turn. You don't want to go in there. That's a no. Down there is death. You don't want to go in there. The driver's getting very frustrated right now because he doesn't know how to drive. But he's trying. He's starting to drive really fast. And Rosafa is often very angry when they drive and they break things and they smash into things like that back there. See, he's getting very angry right now. These guys get they get kicked out of a lot of places. Yeah, I know, but they don't. They get kicked out of a lot of places. He almost dumped into there about 4 times. Don't stand behind him. He'll run you over. They will run you over. This is what we deal with at work when we're not doing the coins, right? We get very angry truck drivers, and they get kicked out of all the plants, all the big 3, 4, GM, Chrysler, etc., because they break things and they drive like that. And he's going to end up back there, but I wouldn't go back there. That's where the criminal gangster cartel is. That's how you get fleeced and heisted and shisted and stuck. And I wouldn't recommend going in there because that's pretty fucking deep. When you have that kind of a double drop curtain side, he'll flip over into all that. But he doesn't give a shit. Hey, boss, I wouldn't stand there right now. I would get completely off that. See that? Vincenzo'S VGCInews.com. Saving lives, right? Saving lives. Because he's trying to get run over, right? Like, why would you stand right there when this big fucking truck's backing out like a maniac? But you're going to stand there where he's got to back up and can't see you. See how he wouldn't be able to see you there? So he can run you the fuck over. There we go. Much better. On with the coins, right? Truck drivers helping truck drivers out. The coins, not much have changed. We're still stuck in this support and resistance zone, right? Now we're going to try to pump back up, maybe retest this upper resistance at $50,369 or so, right? So we'll keep an eye on that, or we're going to retest this underneath support and then break down the moving average down there, like we always seem to like to do after you break down, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. Bitcoin's just in the holding and slowly trickling up, fighting and clawing and scratching its way out of the cellar. They get every last jabroni back in here at 50, 51, maybe 55. Who knows? We'll see how high it goes. The XRP or the XDC, somebody was asking about. We'll go into the XDC. And we haven't talked about the XDC in a while, so we'll zoom out to a far out time frame to make this super simple and easy as I'm on my break to trade this market, right? Manipulated market. You can see we were in this and we broke out of it and hit our targeted move. And then we'll get rid of my old pointer tool and that nonsense. No, not that. We want to keep that. We'll put that up now. There we go. See the Rosafa guy just left, speeding the fuck out of here like a maniac. We'll see. We came back and back tested like we were talking about the last time after we broke out. See that? This used to be our major overhead resistance. Then we broke out. And when we were up here, we talked about it. And I said, now the next logical step is to come back and back test this. And if you can hold that and hold support, then you can try to bounce back up and continue on in this local bull run in XDC. And as we zoom in, and that's why we always start from a far out time frame that makes sense. Because then you see where the price came from and you can try to understand with a probability based precision and trading strategy and style and philosophy and rules to maximize your profit in the fleece, heist, and shiest, the fleece, heisters, and shysters, the Ohio State University, brother, the criminal gangster cartel that has manipulated the trading markets in order to knock down and beat down and manipulate and steal and fleece, heist, and shiest, and squeeze and ooze the money out of the retail trader so they can walk away with all the fucking money. But at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, we audible sidestep to profitability and fleeced, heist, and shiest, the charlatans and the snake oil salesmen and the hustlers, right? But you can see we got that descending overhead local resistance after we zoomed in. That's why it's a super simple and easy trading strategy to trade this market at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. We back tested from back there. Remember we said we had to come down and back test this old underneath overhead resistance that when you pop through it became underneath support, and then it hit it as support and bounced off that beautifully placed last line of defense or get my shit together zone, right? And now you're bouncing back into the moving averages, and if you can continue to hold this, you could come back down here and then pop up, or you could just continue to start popping and either make a double top for a jabroni double top or continue on in the bull run. Either way, this is positive if you bought this for support because it's holding it and starting to go up, even though the volume's decreasing. All these coins, the volume's decreasing, except isolated coins where they're clock, click, clock. You say, well, Vincenzo, why the fuck do you have a 9:30 alarm? Well, when I got shit to do and I don't have to work, you never know if you're going to be up fucking by noon, right? But today we're at work, so it's just there for no reason. So I would say maybe a good possibility if you don't just immediately pop for that double top, right? You know, you start trading with our industry exclusive wavy line tool and then make an idea. And you got a little bit more time, this is actually about a half a month's time frame, beginning in November, to make that decision. But this coin moves a lot quicker than that, so I don't expect that. I think those are your options, what we just showed you, right? We'll go to the little DigiByte. Little fucking DigiByte. The coin that just can't get back up there. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. An old Vincenzo, bam, shot him in the head with a .357 revolver, right? Fuck Humpty Dumpty. Fuck Humpty Dumpty and everything that fucking thing stand for, right? He was a charlatan. Vincenzo don't like the charlatans. Wow, look at this hideous shit. Get that down to proper size. Proper size. Proper size. Right? We know back there when this all started, we got, what's up with these ugly fucking things? Get rid of this. We can keep that. No, keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wow. A lot of stupid shit. Get rid of that. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. You're all fired. All right. Much better. Get rid of this nonsense. That nonsense. And this would have to be presentable enough for the purposes of a discussion. Get rid of that. Beautiful. So we all know with our industry exclusive perching tool, bam. When we were way up here, see that? We told you an industry exclusive sell. And there was a big trend line here, and we knew it was going to crash when it broke that because the overall market was in a big rising wedge. Same with this coin. It was a topping pattern telegraph, which I'm going to have a website that says pumping price, pumping volume, bullish. And then after pump, crashing volume, pumping or up and sideways consolidation, arrows pointed to the back, very bearish. Often, rounding top is noticed as the buyers or the bulls are being exhausted and the sellers or the bears are taking over the market and the price is going to come down. And it did. It came way down. And all you guys got fleas heisted and shysted right about there. Elon Musk took the stage and bam, it collapsed and y'all got fleece heisted and shysted. Except my audience that took me serious. But the only problem is back here, Vincenzo, I had about 3 to 6 subscribers. Somewhere in the 3 to 6 range, right? So now, as we zoom on in a super simple, easy way to trade this extended trading alert and update, you're fighting on this overhead resistance right here. Bring this tool back. See that? You came down, hit the underneath support, bounced off that beautifully placed on another coin now. The last line of defense to the shit house or the get my shit together zone. Bounced back up in this little beautiful formation. Got rejected. Held its support, came back up, and you're hitting rejection again. Now, if you can pop over this with some nice volume like you got down, you can get another one here and here and pop on over this. You make a nice run back up all the way to 0.769 cents, and that would be with our industry exclusive measuring tool, a phenomenal 56% gain. That'd be a phenomenal gain right there, right, in the 4-hour time frame. Are we calling for that? Absolutely not. But is it possible? Sure, everything's possible. I'd put that at about a 3.69% chance of happening out of 10, but it's plausible. It's possible. It's not likely, but I would pay attention to that. You can see your chart in the consolidate here with our industry exclusive drawing tool, and that can be seen as bullish as you round it up, came down, in a consolidation, very healthy. Now you could say you're getting ready to load up for the next leg move up, but we'll keep an eye on that. That's critical support and resistance there. If you can pop up over this, hold it as support, you can come on up to what we talked about up in here. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.